Morning guys and welcome back to I Like Watches. I'm actually going to start today's video with an apology because I did tell a number of people that I was definitely going to produce some content on this watch before the end of the last AliExpress sale, and yeah, the sale has ended and unfortunately I didn't get round to producing any content on this new release by Baltany. So I'm sorry to you guys and I'm sorry to the store. I was actually expecting this watch to come on a stainless steel bracelet. That's what I was told was going to arrive, but it looks like the stainless steel bracelet version has been delayed. So I was a little bit gutted, but anyway, I mean, the watch is here. It's on a nice-ish sort of leather strap, and yeah, I should have made some content on it, so I do apologise. But anyway, I'm going to show you the watch today. In today's video, we're going to run through all the specifications, and yeah, I'm just going to give you a good look at this new vintage-inspired diver by Baltany. And one thing that has impressed me by Baltany recently is the increase in number of watches, sort of sports watches, that were coming or are coming on stainless steel bracelets. And that's one of the reasons why I was so excited to see that this watch was supposed to be coming on a stainless steel bracelet. Although that bracelet has polished center links, which I'm not wild about, still, you know, generally in the past, they've made a lot of watches that come on straps like this. So yeah, I was, yeah, really quite looking forward to seeing the bracelet. But anyway, let me just quickly show you their store on AliExpress. So this is the watch that I've been sent, 149 US dollars, and yeah, on the stainless steel bracelet it's going to be 195 US dollars. So they're wanting an extra $46 for this watch when it's on this stainless steel bracelet, which is actually quite a bit more than most other sellers ask for, isn't it? Normally you would see a sort of $20 to $30 increase in price when a watch like this is being sold on a bracelet. So I guess that does make this leather strap version particularly good value for money. Let me just show you the watches on the stainless steel bracelets. Yeah, they look pretty good, don't they? Anyway, that's not what I've got. This is what I've got, and yeah, it's a nice looking sort of retro vintage inspired diver, isn't it? Nice bezel, actually. It is quite light and quite quiet, but yeah, it is a nice sort of smooth, slick bezel action. Really good grip on the bezel, actually. Really nice grip. But yeah, just a very quiet, light bezel action, and the alignment is pretty good as well. Very little back play whatsoever. Looks to be an aluminium bezel insert. As you can see, they've sent me the navy blue one. It's got that sort of faux patina for the lume. I'll do a quick lume degradation test in a moment. But yeah, interesting set of hands. You've got that sort of Mercedes style hour hand, and then, well, just a giant sword hand. Is that a sword hand? What would you call that hand for the minutes? Don't know. It's quite big and fat at the end, isn't it? It's almost like a baseball bat. But yeah, nice looking watch. 200 meters of water resistance, screw down case back, screw down crown, sterile case back and crown. You've got Baltany on the dial, but you've also got it on the leather strap. Look, it's a nice enough leather strap. I'm just not wild about divers on leather straps, to be honest. Sterile buckle as well. They don't tend to plaster their branding all over their watches, do they? But yeah, I mean, the strap is nice, and like I've already said, $46 cheaper to have it on this leather strap. That seems, yeah, too much, doesn't it? Case finishing is nice. You've got circular brushing on top of the lugs, polished all the way down the sides of the case. The hardware on the strap is brushed, which matches the case nicely. And yeah, nice piece of crystal, double domed box crystal, sapphire crystal with AR coating, all the decent specifications as you'd expect, all for 149 US dollars. That's not a bad price for this watch, actually. If you like it on the leather strap, I think that's going to represent really good value for money. I suspect most people would prefer this watch on the stainless steel bracelet, despite it having polished center links. So yeah, if you are interested in this watch on the bracelet, you're going to have to wait just a little bit longer. It was explained to me that there's just a bit of a delay making the bracelets, basically. But yeah, if you really like it on this strap, it's available now in two colors, black and blue, and yeah, I quite like this color combination. Blue and brown looks all right, doesn't it? I bet you can't guess what movement's inside this watch. There's no date complication on the dial. If you're guessing NH35, I'm afraid you're wrong. It's the NH38. That's another thing I like about this store and the watches they produce. They don't tend to have ghost positions on their crowns. They source the correct movements to match the dials. So yeah, there's no date complication on this dial, and there's no date complication on the NH38, which is basically a no date version of the NH35. So yeah, decent movement for this watch. Right, let's test the Lume on this watch. The Lume is printed directly onto the dial on the Baltany, so I'm not expecting that Lume to be record-breaking Lume, and also it's got that sort of faux patina sort of tint to it, which always impacts the strength of the Lume. But the initial Lume burst looks pretty good, and I'm going to pit it against the Mark Time watch that I reviewed recently, and this has an upgraded grade A BGW9 Superluminova. So the Lume on that watch on the left is pretty good. Let's see how the two compare over the next 5 minutes or so. Well, I've got to say, credit where credit is due. At this stage, there's no sign that the Baltany, with its faux patinaed Lume, is falling behind the grade A sort of upgraded Superluminova BGW9 on Mark Time's watch. So yeah, I mean, I knew that Baltany Lume was good, and this is a prime example. Nice. So yeah, once again, Baltany proving that they are the masters of vintage and retro-inspired divers and military watches. This is another good example, and again, I can just only apologise to those people that were waiting for content on this watch to appear on my channel before the sale ended. I really am sorry, but yeah, it's a nice watch, and I'm sure it will be discounted in the next big AliExpress sale, which we all know we're not going to have to wait too long for, are we? And yeah, if you really like this watch, you could have won it if you were a patron. Yeah, Doug is a patron, and he won the wrist shot competition for, it was, let me think about it, May, and this is the watch that he selected to receive. So I'm now going to be wrapping this watch back up and sending it over to Doug. And yeah, if you're interested in becoming a patron, just a small donation, $1 a month, half of that money is going to go towards, well, a charity thing that I've set up where I'm trying to get watches to disadvantaged and underprivileged kids, and the other half of the money is going to go towards the watches that I give away. So watches like this every single month. So yeah, link in the video description, guys. Right, and also obviously links to this watch in the video description. There are affiliate links if you buy anything from AliExpress. Even if it's out of the sale, this channel benefits from a little bit of commission. So thank you so much, guys. Right, I'm going to leave it there. And yeah, again, I'm just really sorry, guys. Really sorry. Right, I'm going. Bye.